Right now, while you're watching this video, a trillion-dollar war is unfolding. Not with missiles. Not with tanks. But with code. And the winner of this war won't just make money. They may control how you work. How you search. How businesses operate. And possibly how the global economy functions for the next 20 years. Most people have no idea this is happening. But 3 companies are fighting for control of the AI future. Microsoft, Google, Nvidia. And the prize? Dominance over a technology that some economists believe could add $15 trillion to the global economy. That's bigger than the GDP of China. And this war started quietly. For years, artificial intelligence was background noise. Researchers publishing papers. Engineers training models. Big tech experimenting in labs. It felt distant. Academic. Interesting, but not urgent. Then in late 2022, something changed. OpenAI released ChatGPT. Within 5 days, it hit 1 million users. Within 2 months, 100 million. The fastest growing consumer application in history. Suddenly AI wasn't theory anymore. It was writing emails. Generating code. Passing exams. Replacing tasks. And Wall Street realized something immediately. This isn't a feature. It's a platform shift. The kind that creates trillion-dollar winners. But here's what most people missed. Microsoft saw it coming. Years before ChatGPT went viral, Microsoft invested billions into OpenAI. Not as a side project. As a strategic weapon. They embedded AI into Word, Excel, Windows, Azure. And Azure matters. Because cloud infrastructure is where AI lives. Every company that wants to build AI needs computing power. And Microsoft positioned itself as the highway AI travels on. That's not an update. That's ecosystem control. But then there's Google. And this is where things get complicated. Because many of the breakthroughs powering modern AI came from Google. The Transformer architecture. Google researchers. Large-scale AI research. Google DeepMind. In many ways, Google helped create the revolution. But it created a problem for itself. Google makes over 70% of its revenue from search advertising. AI changes search behavior. If users stop clicking links and start getting instant answers, ad revenue shrinks. So Google faced a brutal dilemma. Push AI too fast, destroy your own business. Move too slow, lose the future. That's why when ChatGPT exploded, Google panicked. They rushed Bard. Then Gemini. They started injecting AI into search, Gmail, Docs. Not because they wanted to. Because they had to. This wasn't innovation anymore. It was survival. And then there's Nvidia. The quiet kingmaker. If Microsoft and Google are generals, Nvidia is the arms dealer. Every advanced AI model requires enormous computational power. We're talking about data centers filled with tens of thousands of GPUs. Each one costing $30,000 to $40,000. Without Nvidia chips, modern AI doesn't exist. That's why demand exploded. At one point, Nvidia added more market value in months than entire corporations are worth. It became one of the most valuable companies on earth. Not because it builds apps, but because it builds the engines of intelligence. And this is bigger than tech profits. AI could reshape healthcare, finance, education, defense, energy, manufacturing. Some estimates suggest AI could add $15 to $20 trillion to global GDP by 2030. Whoever leads this technology gains leverage over productivity, infrastructure, information flow, and possibly geopolitical dominance. This is why the US government restricted advanced chip exports to China. Not over smartphones. Over AI chips. Because artificial intelligence is now viewed as a strategic national asset. This isn't just corporate competition anymore. It's digital geopolitics. Now here's the real question. What does this mean for you? If Microsoft wins, AI becomes deeply integrated into workplace software. Your job changes. If Google wins, search itself transforms. Information access changes. If Nvidia remains the gatekeeper, AI remains expensive and infrastructure controlled. Innovation bottlenecks shift. But in every scenario, one thing is certain. Work changes. Business models change. Economic power shifts. And we are still in the first inning. The internet changed how we communicate. Smartphones changed how we live. Artificial intelligence may change how we think. And whoever controls that layer controls far more than a product. They control the future of intelligence itself. And the war has only just begun. If you want to understand where power is shifting next, and how these technological wars will shape your future, subscribe to Iron Horizon. Because the biggest changes in the world don't happen loudly. They happen quietly. And we break them down before everyone else notices.